Clean woman, born 12/10/70.
My name's Chris. I'm 31.
Brian Bush.
My name's Blake, 30 years old.
It's Paul Bass. I'm 33.
Yeah, my name's John Louise Gray.
First of all, I was outcoming from my family, 16, 12 brothers, 4 sisters, and a man partner, 2 sons, 1 daughter.
I'm a local lad from the west side of the Wirral. Had a very privileged upbringing.
I had a very good job. Worked for MBNA Europe Bank. Worked in Cadbury's. I was married. I've got 2 children. I've also got my 2 daughters back. I haven't seen them face to face, but I write to them. And they write back to me. It works.
Oldest of 4 brothers, single mum.
I'm going away on Monday to Blackpool for 2 weeks with my daughter. But if this wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be alive now.
I took recently this happened and I went to see her.
I had a mental breakdown about 4 years ago. I suffered with severe depression and anxiety. I didn't leave the house for about 6 months or something like that. My partner at the time tried to nurse me through it for nearly 2 years. We ended up breaking up last year. I was in the night shelter on and off for about a month, and I was staying with friends here and there. I managed to get myself back on track, got myself a job and a place to live, but I still had a few. Ended up losing my job again, losing my place to live. I was back in the night shelter again for about a week, and then they put me in the YM. And yeah, I did 6 months of counselling last year. That was okay, but it was once a week up at St. Cat's, and then after the course had finished, I was just released back into the wild.
I lost my father 18 years ago, and I started drinking, and I became an alcoholic. Lost my wife, lost my house, ended up in the streets for 4 years. Met 2 fellas, David Taylor and Stephen Davis. God rest their souls, both dead. They were addicts, but not to alcohol. They were on the drug. I became homeless, as I said, 4 years on the streets. I first came to the YMCA in 2010. They took me in to give me a room. They looked after me. Then I got involved with Phoenix Futures. I ended up going to rehab, where I become a born again Christian. I lost my mum last year in April. I had my own bed sit in Manchester. Ended up coming back. Come back. As soon as I come back, I relapsed. Ended up back in the streets in December. Started drinking again. Started street begging again. It's a chap called Paul Berry from the Keys. Next thing, he got me a room in the Ark.
Wound up homeless basically because I became redundant. After a while of surfing and trying to figure a way out, I came up to Birkenhead. 7 weeks on the streets before doing about 3 in the shelter, and then got my room for the first time.
I used to live in Wallasey with a girlfriend. Had a very trouble with her. Ended up in hospital, and then I ended up here. I had a motorbike crash. I got 6 and that plates put in my face because I lost my teeth. People would call me names. Started drinking to block it all out, and I just carried on, couldn't stop on it. I just kept waking up wanting to drink. Because I was in domestic violence with my ex. I'd never laid a finger on her, but she put me in hospital. And I think that was how I got in so quick. Because I was very lucky.
Yeah, I used to become homeless because my family found out that I'd gone to drugs, and I used to work the streets. And I met a 73-year-old. I went proper downhill, taking everything I could to get out of it, and then I heard of the YMCA coming here, and my life was getting proper sorted. Partner, I would not have that. I was ill. I went paranoid. I was blaming everyone else. Didn't know what was wrong with me. Just couldn't see it was me. And the police got me in here for my own safety. The people take.
We set our tents up at Birkenhead Park, and it was okay. In the winter, the park would be cold. I don't want to go back there. I can't go back on the streets anymore. Spent too long on the streets.
Well, I was quite anxious for almost the entirety of it. To be honest, I sort of reversed my body clock. I spent the nights moving around, partly just, because it's a little easier to stay warm if you're moving around than if you're trying to sleep under a tree or a bush or whatever. And then sleeping in the day. Fortunately, it was summer, so sleeping in the day in a park. Once it starts getting colder again, then you've got to think about getting shelter.
It was horrible because for my drug habit I had to sell my body because I wouldn't shoplift or nothing. I got raped twice, got beat up 3 times, and then I ended up with an aneurysm through it, so I knew I had to stop, and I ended up taking an overdose. Went into our park, spoke to my key worker, and my doctor and that said, no, you need to be somewhere, Donna, but I have to be strong.
I like to be alcohol free. I like to be away from the community. Also be in contact with the family and the kids.
Basically going to get myself a little place and get back into work. Making it sound really easy, but for me, like, I can do it. I've got a 5-stage business plan for opening a World Food Cafe, but I'm just working on my business plan.
Well, I hope to get back into work. I obviously hope to find property first as well. Work-wise, ideally I'd like to go working with children with learning difficulties. I've got a little brother with Down syndrome and sort of played a part-time carer for most of my childhood.
Hopes for the future is I've just started key working sessions to go into detox, virtual detox, to stop drinking, then start looking for a flat and get the flat sorted first and then look for a job.
Yeah, I want to get myself fully better, get all the help I can out of here. I'm going back to my voluntary job in a couple of weeks. Just stay clean and be happy, live a normal life. I've always took the bad choices, it's time to take the right choice. If you want something, you've got to do it yourself. It's so easy to pick a drink up or a crack pipe or a bit of heroin, but it's not the answer, she wouldn't want it.
I wanted to meet me out of the old place with my family, well, with the kids.
Home? Somewhere safe and secure. Doesn't mean a location specifically, just a place. Or a feeling. Yeah.
Home is where you can feel comfortable, I think. It doesn't have to be 4 walls, like they were saying. I'd say home is where the heart is.
Word home means a home with my mum and family, and I'm 33, but I'd still love to live there with them all. But at the moment, the way I am at home.
If I had a flat, that wouldn't be home because I need support. This is my home, this is my family in here to me. And if that was took away from me, I don't know where I'd end up.
Help is out there. The help is out there. Don't be too proud, especially as a male. Don't be too proud to go and ask for help, because it took me nearly 2-3 years, and stick with it and just be confident that you'll get through it, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, but it's little baby steps and just confidence and getting yourself into a routine. Routine is the key.
Stay in school, do your exams and get a good job, you know what I mean? Just if anyone says go do this or just come out and do this, if you know you're going to get into trouble, don't do it. You're only going to end up in the same circumstances as a couple of people, you know what I mean, or even prison, which is not nice.
If you want something, you've got to do it yourself.